Mr. Mathur, we really appreciate you taking time out this evening and joining us first and exclusively right here on ET Now. You are the architect of that report, so congratulations, A, on producing something that everybody was eyeing. My first question to you, sir, is that a lot of people believe that the government servants are, as it is, a pampered lot, and you've given them quite a bonanza there.
Well, I can't say bonanza, but it's comfortable. Salary has been given to them so that they will be doing their job sincerely and honestly. The basic start we have given them is 18,000, and this is 18,000. That is 14.27%, and we have done away with the grade pay and pay band also. We have given them a formulation of a open matrix system so that people can find their place in that matrix, and those who are serving, they can get 2.57 fitment to begin with. Yes.
I know you have fixed the minimum pay at 18,000 and the maximum pay at 2.25 lakh per month, with the cabinet secretary drawing about 2.5 lakh rupees. What was the rationale of doing away with the grade pay system, sir?
Because grade pay system has already created a lot of anomalies as a result of 6 pay commission, and there was a great demand from the JCM also that this pay band should be done away, and this grade pay and this pay band is creating a lot of angularities. Some people are getting less salary, some people are getting more, and therefore it was creating a lot of administrative problems also. In order to obviate that, we have made it an open system so that the person can go step by step by drawing increment at a rate of 3%.
Justice Mathur, one of the criticisms against pay panels, one after the other, has been that this does restrict the government's own finances. I'm going to talk to you about that in just a bit, but one of the other criticisms is that the government servant gets a lot other than just the pay. There are lots of perks that their private sector counterparts don't really get. So why don't we move to a cost-to-company model, like my consulting editor was just suggesting, instead of having a pay commission, recommend a hike each time?
Well, the point is that's for the government to take a call that when they want to appoint a pay commission, but in order to ameliorate the service condition of the government servants, the call has this pay commission exercise are being undertaken. And so far as the middle order public servants are concerned, they are getting better off than the private, whereas the persons from the officers rank and onwards, they are not being paid commensurate with that of the private sector. Therefore, we have tried to rationalize the whole system so that the middle level order people also get sufficient salary, and as well as the aspiration of the people who are highly qualified, their aspiration should also be properly met by giving them a proper remuneration for their qualification and their experience. So whole this rationalizing process has been done.
Of reviving, fair point indeed. Justice Mathur, one of the aims of reviewing government salary each time is, and this time at least has been, that it is going to boost consumption. Now many people believe that India has seen a lot of consumption-led growth, and what we actually need is an investment-led growth. Do you believe, was boosting consumption one of the things in your mind when you were preparing this report?
Well, India is of course doing well, but lately it may be little less, so that aspect have been also kept in mind, that how much of money we have in our kitty. So we have rationalized the pay scale. We have not gone to big bonanza, but to see that looking to the market prices and the inflation rate which is going up, the government should be also paid. Government servants should be also paid commensurate to the market forces also. The prices are shooting up, and the middle class people their survival is very difficult. So in order to keep that rising prices, we have made it a rational one, so that one should get a proper food and living comfortably, so that they can give their best to the country.
Justice Mathur, you're entirely right that the cost of living has gone up. But the cost of living has gone up across the board for everybody, not just government servants.
Correct.
And government servants actually are in the unique position where any higher cost of inflation is met, it's completely neutralized. So is there really a case to, apart from neutralization of higher inflation, there is a case for giving further hikes every 10 years regardless of performance?
Well, as a matter of fact, looking to the present day scenario, I think the revision is definitely warranted. After all, you can't expect a man to work, who's more worried about their survival and their, getting a 2 square meals. So in order to give them a proper comfortable life, the increase in the salary is a must. But to what extent it should be, that depends upon the availability of the funds with the government. We cannot run away with the the salary. But a salary should be such which is ameliorating to the ameliorate their service, and so that they can give their best to the people. It is also a necessity.
Justice Mathur, Right. Justice Mathur, you just made a very important statement. You said you have taken into cognizance the government's fiscal position and you haven't really given a huge hike. This is rather rational according to you. My question to you, sir, really is that a lot of the fiscal position is looking good right now because crude oil prices have been very low. Sooner or later, crude oil prices will go up, and many people believe that first the OROP and then the 7th Pay Commission is going to make it very difficult for government to stick to the path of fiscal consolidation. Is that something you fear? Did that ever raise a doubt in your mind when you were preparing this report?
Well, of course, as I told you that we have kept the fiscal position in our mind. Suppose if I don't have money in my pocket, well, how would I pay to my employees? So that has been a big consideration in our mind, and as per our terms of reference also, this was one of the guiding factors that they must keep into consideration the fiscal position of the Government of India. So that has been kept in the mind, and as per the fiscal position, we have given the pay structure which should be government will not be put to an unnecessarily overburden, and then it will find this into the heavy taxation in order to pay their employees. Therefore, we have kept that point of view in mind, and given them the benefits to the extent possible for the government to contain within their budget.
Fair point indeed, sir. 1.02 lakh crore rupees is going to be the impact on the central government's balance sheet. And like Mr. Jaitley, when he was standing next to you, pointed out, 74,000 crore rupees is going to be the hit on the union budget, and 28,000 crore rupees is going to be the hit on the railways budget. All of this on account of the union government's finances alone. What many people worry and fear is the ripple effect it is going to have on the fiscal position of a lot of state governments. Is that a valid argument?
That of course is there. That's right. This might have some burden with the states also, but whether the state will be able to contain that or not, that depends upon the state fiscal position. Some of the states has not even implemented the recommendation of 6th Pay Commission. Some of the officers, some of the have been implemented. So that's for the state to take a call. We cannot do this exercise for the state because we are not much aware about their fiscal position. Though we have seen the statement of from the record of some of the states are in good position, some of the states are not in very happy position. So it's for the states to take a call. This is not for us to say that whether they'll be able to take a call on that or not. But so far as we are concerned, primarily with the Government of India, and keeping in the Government of India's fiscal position, we have made the recommendation accordingly. One of the very highlight recommendation is with regard to one rank, one pension for the civilian and paramilitary forces, and especially the dispensation with regard to these one rank, one pension which have been given by me will be more equitable. That is, that each one will get the pay this pension which his counterpart has got it, irrespective of the fact that he retired 10 years before or not.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.